Hey guys, Marslingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to take a look at the INT Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, who can of course transform into a Super Saiyan 3. As you can see, full level 10 links across the board. Now, he's not rainbowed for me. I did put a couple of skill orbs on him, giving him a bit of extra crit, but I have one dupe, so he has 6 additional and 11 crit for me. I wanted to give him a bit more of an even spread. But yeah, so he's only 69%. It's not a rainbow showcase, but we are still going to see just how well he can do, even with only the one dupe, because he is a very good unit. I feel like him and the Vegeta that came out at the same time are quite underrated. I think no one really summoned for them because of the time they came out, but they are really solid units. So as you can see here, we've got a Goku family team. I deliberately bought 2 support units who have fierce battle, because once he transforms into a Super Saiyan 3, his best link partner is going to be with this Xeno Goku. And so we have Bardock, who gives Ki and 20% attack, and then the Super Saiyan Great Saiyan Man, who supports Majin Buu Saga allies, which of course the INT Goku is, so he's kind of just here to help him out. But they both have fierce battle. The Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku doesn't, so obviously he's his best link partner in the middle. So on this first rotation, we don't have any of our link partners or our support units, but as you can see, we're getting most of our links activated here from Gohan, and in fact, once we've actually supered, we should then get the Kamehameha one active as well. Yeah, so he's got almost all of his links active. I think Supreme Power is actually the one that we're potentially not going to activate at all during this run, but we can see here what his attack stat is going to be with no support units on the rotation. 2.8 million, so I would say that's pretty solid for only having the one dupe, and then obviously once he's transformed, we're going to see his power go up anyway. So yeah, unfortunately Gohan's 12 Ki going to get absorbed here. He won't take too much from this. His defense isn't super high yet, but 19 is pretty weak, and we have type advantage. So fortunately, Goku, Super Saiyan 4, does have a non-Ki Blast energy attack, so pretty high attack stat there from him. I managed to find a rainbow threatened. Yeah, he just one-shots him. Alright, so that just moves us one step closer to the rotation that we need. So we need to float off the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So we'll go ahead and do this. Bardock's is a non-energy one. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Xeno Goku has a Kamehameha, so I'm pretty sure his is Ki-based one, so we won't give him a super attack. And hopefully we can one-shot Jiro as well, because then that would allow our Goku to transform up to Super Saiyan 3 nice and early. Because the only problem is when you use him on one of these longer form events, you can end up getting stuck where he's always on the rotation that comes in like when an enemy's just been killed, and then Super Saiyan 4 going to counter the super and finish him off here. So then he keeps coming in on rotation when the enemy's already lost a ton of health, and so then he never meets that requirement. But yeah, if we can go into a brand new phase, then yeah, we get his transformation nice and early, because he doesn't have any sort of stacking that you want to build up as quickly as you can before he transforms. So realistically, the sooner he transforms, the better. So, and now we have our Saiyan Man on rotation, so do they get extra links? Wait, does the Saiyan Man have Supreme Power? Ooh, okay, so unfortunately we're not getting the Super Saiyan 3 links, but we are going to activate Kamehameha here as well, so that is actually really good. So let me just bring up his information here. So once we transform into a Super Saiyan 3, greatly raise attack for 1 turn, do immense damage, and you have a high chance to stun. Obviously on this mode that's not going to come into play. But his passive, attack and defense 120%, he gets an additional boost by up to 77%. The more HP remaining, the more defense. So obviously at the moment we're basically on full health, so he's got very solid defense. Then he gets an additional attack boost up to 77% based on the less HP you have. So once you start to get low, he's going to be hitting even bigger numbers. Then he gets 33% extra attack and defense when attacking. Chance of evading enemies' attacks 33% when you pick up 3 or more orbs, and then attacks effective against all types when you pick up 6. So obviously you want to be picking up 6 in any enemy against any opponent where you don't have type advantage. So we can go ahead and do this. And then obviously the 3 is going to help you out defensively. So even if you can only get the 3, it's still quite useful, because he can still hit pretty high attack stats. The only time that's going to hurt you is obviously against a physical opponent, because you have type disadvantage, so you really want to be getting the 6 orbs to negate that. But even just getting the 3 helps him out. So 3.6 and that's with support from the Saiyaman and not his best link partner. Although LR Gohan working pretty decently alongside him. I'm actually going to float him off and get him onto rotation with LR Super Saiyan 4. And then, yeah, you see that 33% chance to dodge coming in. He is a unit, I don't think I gave him any with this first dupe, but he is a unit that I would probably still give the 3 dodge to. Because, you know, there's going to be those awkward situations sometimes where the field is really bad and you just can't pick up even 3 orbs. Like, I mean, this one here, this side of it, the left side is pretty bad. Obviously we do have these ones here, but yeah, we've all seen those terrible rotations where it's very difficult to actually get orbs that you need to activate these abilities. So I think I'd still give him the 3 dodge, but with only the 1 dupe I wanted to try and maximize his damage output. So unfortunately we're getting super attacked here before we raise our defense, so only 54k though. And then Super Saiyan 4 Goku. There's a pretty good rotation for both the Super Saiyan 4s, because Bardock is kind of squishy in the middle there, but he's got the 2 LRs either side of him with their huge attack stats to take care of this 17. As long as Bardock doesn't get supered. But actually, no, 17 can't super attack more than once in one turn, so because we can't seal him. But ooh. Still take 90k though on the Bardock there. He's definitely not the best choice of support units for this team, but as I was saying at the beginning, I wanted to bring all the support units that would be coming into the 3rd slot. I wanted all of those units to have fierce battle. So obviously we have the spare Super Saiyan 4 Goku who will be in the 3rd slot every now and again. And so yeah, we can put this guy in the middle and get fierce battle activated basically all the time. It does present situations like this though, where obviously to get fierce battle he needs to be here. But once we get these orbs, I don't think they're going to drop down in the way that we want in order to get 6 for Goku. So we should just take the 6 that are here, and then Gohan's obviously going to be fine at the end. We are against an android and we can transform, so I'm just going to do it. We don't get to see Gohan transform anywhere near enough, so I forgot we'd even have the potential to on because obviously this team build doesn't facilitate it, but we are fighting against an android, so I feel like we might as well fire this off now, because we might not get a chance to do it again. So there we go, get a ton of orbs for you as well. Full 24 key super. So 3.2 once we've got him linked up with the Xeno Goku. So now we just need to see him with a support unit. Obviously Fierce Battle wasn't active this turn either because he's in slot 1. So we're definitely going to be able to get a lot closer to the 3.5, potentially even 4 million attack stat mark for him. Which again, the fact that he's only got 1 dupe, I would say that that is pretty solid. So the only bad thing about this unit compared to the Vegeta is I'm not a big fan of his leader skill. Otherworld Warriors is an interesting category, but until the Frieza comes out, that we've obviously now seen from JP, and that category gets a significant buff, it's definitely not the best. And then of course he's a Super Saiyan 3 leader, but he's interesting to run on the Super Saiyan 3 team, because in these longer form events where it's easy to transform him, then it's not really an issue. But in short events like Super Battle Road, for example, where you're maybe only going to go for 3 or 4 turns, and he could end up on a rotation where there's either still multiple enemies left, so he can't transform, or the final enemy's already lost too much health. And if he doesn't transform, he obviously only has prepared for battle and not over in a flash. So units like the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, who's obviously the main leader of the team, work really well with him on the Super Saiyan 3 team, because he does have prepared for battle and over in a flash. But yeah, he definitely fits well on the Super Saiyan 2 team under the Vegeta lead, and then obviously on this Goku family team, because we have so many options for supports and link partners and all that sort of thing. So can't get the 6 orbs here, but we'll get those. Hopefully we can get the dodges in, and then we'll grab all of these for you. I'm going to go ahead and use this, might as well. We still have the other one to use at some point, so might as well do a little bit of extra damage to him. I'm not too bothered about actually finishing out the event. I don't want the video to be super long, but I do want to get the actual rotation where we have the support unit in the 3rd slot, so we can get both the buff and the fierce battle activated. So come in that 33% chance to dodge. Oof, no, 160k. I mean, it's not terrible considering it's neutral typing, but yeah, we drop below the 3 million attack stat at this point. We have healed up, of course, now, so we do have more health, which means Goku has more defense but less attack. The Xeno Goku is still a really solid unit. Obviously, he benefits more from having multiple heroes units on the team, so he can get extra damage reduction. But as you can see from that, he's still a pretty solid tank overall. So yeah, we didn't build up Gohan's defense very much before we transformed him. So in fact, we might as well just do this. This is the Rainbow Friend Goku, and we have Bardock on rotation for the support. So I imagine this will be the finisher for Cell. And then next turn, we should finally have our rotation. We're going to have the Super Saiyan Saiyaman in slot 3. So let's see what we get here. Oh, we're against a tech enemy as well, so we already have type advantage. Okay, so by putting you in the middle here, all of his links are now activated. So that is very good. I don't know if there's... will all of these purples connect up? Okay, no. That's 5. Oh, and that's 4. Alright, well, we can't get the 6 orbs, but actually, yeah, I mean, he's a tech enemy, so we've already got type advantage. So, yeah, if there was ever a time that we couldn't get the 6 orbs, this is the perfect time, because we've got type advantage anyway. Plus, it's not going to affect his attack stat or anything, but obviously, if he can get a crit, I would like to see him do some big damage numbers as well. But additional super attack from Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku. Not bad on the damage. 3 dodge coming in for him as well. 4.3, so pretty good. Remember, of course, again, his attack stat can fluctuate based on your HP, because the lower it is, the more attack you have. But we basically got to 3.5, and our health is pretty high. So if we got down to being on, you know, really low, sort of 10-20% HP, that number would be getting even more of a boost. And I feel like we probably could push it quite close to 4 million. So very, very good. Very solid unit. Obviously, he's been back once. So depending on how well you guys did during the return of those units, you might have a copy of them now. I did manage to get the 1 dupe for him and 1 extra dupe for the Vegeta the last time they were around. So I do feel like they are units that we need to see back on a banner soon. I don't know if I'd prioritise them with red coins, because I normally advise people to save those for the LRs, but they're really, really fun units, and I'm sure if you have pulled them, you know what I'm talking about. So I hope you guys enjoyed that showcase. Hopefully, if you don't have him, it's made you a little bit more excited to pull him at some point in the future. I do think he is a very solid unit. And Bardock's trapped in the first slot here, so this probably means death. So, yeah, we're going to end the video there. So, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Let me know what you think of the Goku down below in the comment section. And then in the description, there is the link to my Discord, so feel free to check that out. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.